So using Deriv for today analysis, we will be starting up with the volatilities index, which happens to be synthetic. So today is 15th of April 2026. So let's look at what we are expecting today on volatility index. Alright, so starting up with volatility 1 seconds, we can see the market is currently on a major level. Okay. So you can see the market is currently on a major level. So what I actually expect a continuation of this bullish move that's already happening. So let's see if that's going to happen on the 15 minutes chart. So what I actually expect is for the market to actually continue moving bullish. So my entry comes up on the bull side. Here, stop loss below this level. Can take profits. Minimum of 1:2 weeks to reward ratio, or you can go as far as leaving it open to see what happens as the day goes by. So I think this is already well explained. There's nothing more to say about our days. All right, so that's it. Let's go to the next one, which is 75. Volatility 75. Okay. This is actually looking bearish on 15-minute chart, but let's go to the 4-hour chart. Let's see what is going on. Okay, it's actually still very bearish. Though the candlestick formation here is actually giving us an hammer shape, but then remember sometimes you might see these and then it still happens. So let's see what really happens. It can just be maybe just a pullback. Maybe just one 4-hour chart or candlestick is gonna have a pullback. So let's see first what's happening at 15-minute chart where we actually determine what we'll be doing on this. So on the actually have a level here. You know what I just said? I said we can actually pull back to this level. The market actually choose to pull back to this level going bearish. But overall, I'm still very much bearish on volatility 1 seconds. So I'm still looking for bearish straight ups. So if this happens to get close to this, I'm actually go short and put stop loss right here. But then on this layer, I believe for the market to actually close below this. If they happen to close below somewhere around this level, they'll be going long, short on it. So getting down here again, I'll go short, and of course, my stop loss is going to be somewhere around this. So what I mean is that I'll be going short around this level, stop loss where it is, and then take profits, minimum of 1:2 weeks to reward ratio. I also think that's also clear. Remember, the comment section is there for the comments. Wherever it's not clear, wherever I want to do more light, please drop in the comment section. Please, if this is your first time coming across this video, we do this every single day. Please do it to join the community by hitting the subscribe button. Don't forget to hit the follow button depending on what you're watching from. And please hit the bell icon on YouTube so you get reminded, notified once we drop the next video. That's it. Let's go to the next one, which is the boom index, of which the starting of the boom 500. Okay, what's going on? All right, so yeah, it's boom 500. Boom 500, I'm not really comfortable with the chart pattern. So on boom 500, I'm not looking for any trade today. On boom 500, I just keep my fingers crossed. I'm not looking for any trade. So maybe tomorrow analysis, I'm actually give you my take on it. But for today, I don't think I'm taking any trade. I'm not comfortable with the chart pattern. So let's go to the next one, which is boom 1000. All right. So looking at it, actually it has been on the bearish side for a long time, but I can see it breaking previous high right now. So let's see what's happening on the 15-minute charts. Are we going long or are we seeing short trade? Remember this day trade. So with this, you can see the market is actually telling that we actually have chance of the market going bullish. So let's see what really happens when it gets here. If it happens to start showing bullish move again, then we can actually go long on boom 1000. But then if you break the loadings, the damage have to wait for bullish, for bearish setup. So here is what I actually expect. If you happen to spike, then go long. Everything will going long on boom 1000. But then If that does not happen, if you happen to break below, that means you have to wait for a bearish setup there by breaking below this level before we think of going short again. So this will be wait for it to actually break below the before think of going short. Alright, so that's for Boom 1000. So let's go to the cash index, where we start also with cash 500. Okay. Cash 500 seems to be very bearish. So let's look for bearish setups. Remember this 15 minutes charts. So don't be scared of stop loss. Okay, I think here's a good ending for us to go short on cash 500. So here's my bearish setup on cash 500. So let's go to the final one for today, which is the cash 1000 index. All right, to the 4-hour chart. Okay, they actually took long trade yesterday on this, and the long that they came in when the market got to this level, I said I don't expect to go below this. I put the pending order, it was right here. Then I put my stop loss here, and my take loss was here. So when the thing actually go to that level, I actually got into the market. I didn't even know I was already in the market. I only came to see that it was already in good profit, of which I just closed the trade. I think yes, somewhere here around it actually took me in. That I went out manual. I didn't wait for the take profit. I went out manually. All right. So I'm actually very much bullish. So long as it's still above this level, I'm still very, very much bullish. So waiting for bullish setup again. Now my next bullish setup comes up. Anything is gonna be above this level. Stop loss is gonna be below this. Then my take profit can be open or minimum of 1:2 risk to reward ratio. So please put this also into consideration. All right, so this brings us to the end of the analysis. Remember, this is just to give you a better view, a better perspective. I'm not telling you to take exactly trade I trade. So please ensure you just use this as a guide to your own personal life to have a better view of the market. That said, I wish you a profitable day trade ahead. Please stay safe, trade safe, and don't risk more than you can afford to lose.